Hello, everyone. Good evening. This is Lena with Especially Made for Me. So glad you're here with me. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe to our channel. Click that little doorbell so you'll be notified of all of our uploads and when we're coming live and new changes and things of that nature. Also, we do have an email list that you can sign up for to be notified of changes and updates and events and get to even vote on some things as we do some updates to our channel. So if you want to be a part of that, please do subscribe to the channel, subscribe to our email list, and be on the lookout because one of the things that we're going to be starting to use now is our community posts on our channel. So thank you to all of you who have already subscribed. Thank you for those of you that will be joining this evening or as you watch this video. We did cross over our 1,000 subscribers, so we made our first quarter goal. So we're very excited about that, very happy. Thank you so much to our YouTube community, to our friends, families, and all those that you know that you've shared the links and the channel with to have them also view the tutorial. So please continue to do that. That helps our channel tremendously. I know they have so many different algorithms set up and all of that, and the more that the things are shared, the links, and the more viewings we get, the more subscribers we get, the more the channel can grow. So please continue to do that and help us out. I know we've met that first goal, so thank you again for that. Our second goal is actually making it past our 3,000 hours of viewing, and we're fairly close. I think we're at 2,400 and so many hours so far. So we're very close to that. And then we'll have some other changes and other perks that YouTube will give us with that. And as we have those perks, and of course, we'll share those perks with you so that we can do more things through the channel, get to spend more time together and be able to do more tutorials and do different ways of teaching, and which will give us different ways of learning and helping each other and all of that good stuff. So please continue sharing those links through social media. You can share them on, whichever avenue it's your most preferred. Could be Facebook, could be X, you previously known as Twitter, Pinterest, however you like to share that. So thanks again for being here with us. We're going to be doing something a little different today, just so that we can continue with updates. So I'm holding this thing here in my hand. It is a cross made out of mesh, and this is one that I made without any embellishments. I'm still undecided if I want to do a bow or if I want to dress it up with flowers or leave it simple. I'm undecided, but this is what we're going to be making today, with the exception of that we're going to make a bigger one, and we're definitely going to dress it up with a bow. So we're going to be making a bow today to go with our cross, which could be, of course, I know Easter's coming up, or as some of us say, Resurrection Sunday. It's right around the corner. So we're going to be making a cross that we can decorate and use for decorations anywhere in our household, outside on the door. We can, do so many things, so we can hang it everywhere. So, and it's very light, it's not bulky. Even our bigger one won't be, because it's just basically the size of a 21-inch mesh roll, so which is what we're going to be using. This one I made with a 10-inch. So let's see, we do diagonal cuts, so it is 19 inches, a little over 19 inches wide this way. It should be the same the other way, with the exception that, of course, with it being across, we have it more towards the top. So it's about 19 inches long, 19 inches wide, in length, I guess I should say, not wide, because it's just a mesh, so it's not really that wide. But anywho, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to take this one out of the way. And just so that you know, the cross that we're making, of course, we're going to be doing colors with that are for spring, but this can be made for, again, any occasion with any theme that you may have in mind. So my thought was, this would be nice for doing like a patriotic season, patriotic event, patriotic holiday, with the red, white, and blue. because that one that I made is just one color, but however, you can do two different colors with the mesh. And then of course, depending on your bow, you can dress up the bow with a mixture of colors. So that'll take care of that as well. So right now what I'm doing is just getting my mesh ready to roll, just kind of cutting a piece off to get it all even, because we want to go ahead and do some cutting, and I don't have it ran all the way through because, there we go. I wanted to make sure I went through the full process with you. So I know sometimes I do some shortcuts or do some things ahead of time to make sure that we don't keep you too long, because we know, times are busy. There's a lot going on in our world, and of course, we may have things going on at home. We all do. I know I've been a little bit, whew, it's been I don't want to say it's been a day, because it's been more than just a week. It's been a couple of weeks and so on. And I know I'm not the only one. So, but I thought this is kind of like, it's a fun thing. And we all need a little bit of a break. So we're going to go for it. So hello again. Hola, mi gente. ¿Cómo están? How are you? So if you're just joining, we're going to be doing a cross that we're going to decorate with a bow. And we can basically use that as decoration anywhere. And I'll show again the small one that I made without any embellishments or any bows or anything like that. And even like that, I think it looks, presentable. Definitely have a lot of bling going on. Sorry, the paper, huh? All right, I'm done with the paper. No more. If it can stay down there in the trash, it's trying to unroll. So let me show that again. Because this one, it's a little metallic mesh. So it's a cross that we just kind of put together. And I'm going to show you the cut here in a moment. This one I did with the 10-inch roll of mesh. So we're going to be working tonight with the 21-inch. So this one is very simple, just a simple cross, no embellishments, no decorations, just a simple cross in one color. So if you could imagine different colors, because we have 2 cuts for each side. So we can have red and white, or red and blue, white, and mix it all up. In this case for tonight, we're doing the purple and the fuchsia. So there's lots of things we can do here. So anyways, we're gonna get on with the show. So I am going to get my rolls here in my mesh roller. Get everything set up so we can start cutting. So with the 10-inch rolls, just so that you'll know, in case you wanted to try that, to do the smaller ones, I just cut them. I think I cut those at 12 or 15 inches, I want to say. So just a couple of inches added on to their normal size, their normal length. So on this one, since these are 21-inch, I'm going to probably do 23 inches. And it looks like my purple mesh might need to be cut as well, even though it's a brand new roll. Let's see. Yes, it does. A little crooked. You're going to see this is really so easy and simple to make these crosses. The biggest decision we'll have is if we're going to be using the short chenille stems or the long ones. I think the bow might be what takes, I don't know. Anywho, but this is definitely an easy project. Let's see here. I'm going to get them both lined up. I might have to cut them together. Not that it matters. They won't be together anyways. Okay. So I mentioned about the cutting, because what we're going to do is set it up to, once we have the cut, we're going to go diagonally. So we're going to go ahead and cut I'm just gonna use my measurements right here. So we're gonna go to 33, maybe 34-ish, 33. That's one thing that I love about mesh. It's so forgiving. You don't have to worry about it, you know, especially for this easy project. And all we need is 2 cuts of each. That is it. So when I say it's a simple, easy project, and you can make a whole bunch of them, easy peasy. All right. And I was undecided depending on timing if I would do another one with different colors. That's why I have all these ribbons and all these, the other mesh on the table, in case you're wondering. But for this, I think another thing I like is I might not need to do the other angle. So we'll see. You let me know here, or once you're here live, what you think. So on this one, what I'm going to do, okay, let's see. We're going to go, let me go step by step. And I think so that you can see better, I am going to switch it so you can see kind of what I'm doing here, but I think you might see it from the top view a little bit better. So let me do that. Let's stay with tradition, shall we? Okay. So all we're going to do here, see how it's wanting to curl on its own? We're going to go to opposite corners. And we're just going to pull a little. Or you can, as you have it already angled, you can grab the other corner and bring it to the middle. Just to the opposite corners. That's why we normally pull on the corners here, so that way we can get to those. And see how it just wants to curl? That's what we want. So I'm going to go here towards my middle and get these 2 corners. And just have them overlap. And we're going to just grab it towards the middle. With it being longer, it kind of wants to curl a little bit more. So we'll see. Hi, Monica. This one was 22 inches. And let's see, I'll show you what we're making. We're making a cross. See if I can hold it here where you can see it from the top. There we go. This one I made with a 10-inch roll of mesh. And all we need is 2 pieces of each color if we're going to be doing multiple colors, or if not 4 pieces of the one color. And these were cut at 12 inches for the 10-inch, 10-yard roll. And this one is without any embellishments, without any decorations. Tonight I thought I would try, because I haven't made them this big. My accent just about kicked in. That I would try it with the 21-inch roll and try to make it bigger. So that's what we're working on. And I think I might need to cut them smaller, but we're going to try this. I've thought about making it with just ribbons. That's another option as well. Wired ribbon, of course. And then here we're just going to bring them together and just let it roll out. We just want them to get straightened out. Okay. Grab our other color. And then we're just going to cross and come back to the middle. Just kind of do like a ruffle. We're just gathering it and putting them together. Okay. See, do I have my clip? Now I got my clip. Because now we got to do the other two. So one will serve for one length of the cross and the other one will serve for the other. That's all it is. So easy and simple to make the cross. And then we just make a bow and attach. It's an easy project, really. And my thought behind all of this was like, as easy and quick as this could be without any embellishments. Those crosses, especially with Easter coming up, Resurrection Sunday, as some of us call it, easy to have those crosses throughout as decorations in the different spring colors. And no extra decorations or embellishments would actually be needed. Especially if you have like a, if you want to have them for an event. Maybe at a church or something like that. So we'll see how this is going to work. Alrighty, so now that we have our pieces together, then we're going to, I think I'm going to like this one better for the, I'm going to do the opposite color on the wings, if we want to call them wings just for the cross. If we can kind of see that. Oops, that one turned on me. There we go. And then all we do is select, make sure not select, that we have a shorter portion on the top. And this one keeps wanting to turn on me, so I'm going to turn it around. There we go. I'm going to open this up a little bit here. Okay. So if you're doing one color, of course you will use these chenille stems to match. Or you can mix and match. So this is all I did when I did the other one. Basically crisscrossing our chenille stems up here. I'm going to turn it around. And then we're just going to pull and twist. It doesn't have to be really tight at first, because you're just trying to get everything in place. And then as you look at it, if you want it tighter, then of course we can go tighter. Make sure I don't lose any of these because we're going to need them. Let me turn it around. So I'm going to go a little tighter, but this is, can't really see the whole thing. It's so long. I have to stick with the, but here we go. So I'm going to tighten it more so we can go ahead and get that little shape that I did on the small cross. But this is how it's going to start looking. And then you can shape as you need to. Okay. I'm going to pull, pull, pull. I'm going to take this one off actually because I got to do the purple one first. And twist. Ooh, nice and tight now. Once we like where our mesh is at, And that is it for that. These we'll use to tie on our bow in the back. But there it is. See, because then this serves as a little bit of decor. You could put flowers up here. You could do the bow like we're planning on doing. There's so much you can do right here. But this is it. I don't know if you can, it's a little bit longer. So then you have the length of the cross on here. So our next step will be to make our bow. I think it's just getting caught on stuff. I'm gonna try to move this out of the way here. Haha. All right. Voila. Still undecided on the purple. I think I'm gonna go just with the two that we have here. Now let me bring this back so you can see. I think these two will be plenty for adding our colors. Because this one, we have all the, let's see, you can see. We have already some purple, we have the pink, we have the yellow, some white. And then on this one, we have the fuchsia lime, and then we have the teal in the middle that has the bowl, little bubbles with the colors mixed in it already. So I think with these two will be fine for the spring colors. Number purple. We did purple, lots of purple last week, which a note on that, I did end up adding the gold. I need to go ahead and put that picture up. I added the gold vase fillers, like I mentioned on the video from last week, and it looked so much better. I really, really think it really needed that extra gold, and both the mother and the bride-to-be loved it, so it was awesome. Let's see, where is my bow maker? Oopsie. Okay. So I'll have to post a picture of that. Alrighty. So we're gonna make an easy bow, quick easy bow. We don't have any 1 inch or 1.5 inch ribbons. We're just gonna go straight to 2. And I think since we have what, the purple on the top, I'm gonna do the pink on the bottom. So it'll stand out a little bit more. Alrighty. I'm gonna cheat, if I can call it cheating. I'm gonna use my mesh roller to hold my ribbon because I've lost my other peg for that. So, and let's see, we have 21 6 inches. So I think I'm gonna go with 12 maybe, because we still want to see the mesh. Okay, so this is gonna be our tail. And since we have a pretty long thread, I'm gonna go with the 6, maybe 6.5. Go a little bit smaller. I'll just do 6. Hope you can see that okay. And I'm just using the measurements right on my easy bow maker. Now you can do this by hand as well. Entirely up to you. I just like having the extra set of help. Just a little help to hold it in place while I do what I need to do. Okay. So I'm just using, you could use the actual measurements on the easy bow maker. You could also line it up with your other loop to make sure that they're all even. Okay. And you could eyeball it or use the measurement. And I think, because I want a little bit more of this one, I'm going to make 3 loops of this pink one. So I can make 2 with the other one that has the multi-stripes and the bubbles. That way we'll be able to see a little bit more of that one. And all I'm doing here is just twisting in the middle once I get to my measurement. So that way the right side of the ribbon is showing. Because if we don't twist it in the middle, then we're just going to have the dull side. Just in case we may have any beginners watching the replay. And then on your last one, we don't twist it because that's going to be our tail. Alrighty, I'll roll one out of the way. And get our next one in here. Oh, pretty. I just love those colors together. Like, hello, spring. And you know what? I did not bring my zip ties back in here. I was making something else in the living room, and I left my zip ties out there. So I'm just positioning where I want the loops to be. And we'll probably have to do this 1 or 2 more times later. Okay, on to our other color. We'll fluff it. I'll have that one for a little bit shorter. Just a little. And then on this one, we'll do 2 loops, just a little bit smaller, so we can still see this on the side. So we're going to go about 1/2 inch to 1 inch less. And same process. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. And if you're not certain that everything is matching, you could also pick it up. Pick up the loops and pull up, and they should be even. Just another option for making sure everything is the right size. All right, and we're going to be doing more loops, 1 on each side. And again, you could eyeball it with the loop you already have. You could measure it. Or you can use the finger, the finger options, the fingers. And just pull up on it. Okay, on the last one, we're not going to twist. I'm going to leave it. Uh-oh, I just lost my pet here. I was wondering why everything was feeling so loose. There we go. Just eyeballing. Sure I didn't lose anything since the heck came off. And then we'll have the 2 in between the flowers. Oh, thanks, Monica. How are you? How are things out there? It's raining over here today. We're getting some rain. I don't think Florida can decide if it wants to have cold weather or hot weather. We've had a little bit of both. Okay, gonna just use a chenille stem. I'm gonna run it on the bottom. Normally I do a zip tie to make sure it's nice and secure. Again, I kind of left that and I forgot to bring them on in. So we're just gonna pull up on this and then we'll switch our zip tie to the back. Just holding tightly. Same there. Okay, so I'm just gonna, so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna give it a twist just to kind of keep it together, not necessarily all tight, so that we can reposition our, let me turn it this way so you can see what I'm doing. Since I don't have this zip tie, I'm gonna command the ribbon to stay where we want it. And we're gonna fluff. Grab it in the back. You can see it a little bit better on the screen. And we'll probably fluff again once we have it on our cross. But this is basically our bow to go on there. We're going to go ahead and dovetail. See if we can get them all done at once here. Save a little bit on top. So I'm just lining them all up. And then we're going to fold. Like so. And we're going to be cutting diagonally towards the corner from the folded edge. Okay. And there are our dovetails. That over. And bring our cross back. See which one is shorter. Let's move it up a little. Another reason why I don't like doing it too tight up first. Okay. Go ahead and tighten up over here a little bit. Same process. We're going to come in between our other two ties. I'm going to twist in the back. Ah, so glad you love them, Monica. I love making bows. That wasn't always the case. Okay, and then on these, we can cut some off I'll leave them all entirely up to you. What I do I just form a loop with them. Let's see if we can see that. And then this is where we can use the loop to hang it wherever we want to display it. So all I'm doing is twisting it around itself. And since the chenilles match, it's no biggie. And then we have our loop for hanging. But you could always, once you tighten it up, you can cut and just leave two and do it with just two of the chenilles. That way it'll be thinner. It won't be as thick. Entirely up to you. All right, so now that I've flattened the bowl a little bit, there we go. And there's our cross. You can kind of see it, but I'm going to try and turn. I guess maybe I should switch the view again. Let's see. Haha. I don't know if that's better. I'm thinking the other way might be better because I still can't fit it all on the screen. Okay. But here it is. So then when it's against something, it'll be laying flat and you can position your mesh how you want it. Ta-da! You can move this up some more, you know, with the bow. If you think it might need to be shorter on top, it'll still move. And that way you can have the bottom much longer. All right. Let's see. But there it is. So you could do one color like we did with the small one. Let me bring that one out. You could do 2, 3 colors, 4 colors. Dress it up with a bow or some embellishments or not. Entirely up to you. But there's 2 different options there. And then, of course, you can mix your colors around. Quick and easy. Just a quick and easy project. And I don't know, you may decide to put the bow somewhere and the cross somewhere else. We have options. Definitely have options. So, hope you like that project. Quick and easy. Something to do where you can do a lot of them and not too much time. So if you have like an event or something, or if you want to do something, you know, for those that are members at a church and want to decorate for Easter or Resurrection Sunday, or just for spring, if you want to do the spring colors and put them out there. So many options to do with this, but easy and quick, where you could do quite a few of them in little to no time, especially if you're already, you know, you're only needing a couple of pieces of each color. So, but that is it, quick and easy. And again, thank you all for subscribing. Don't know, if you weren't here at the beginning, you may not have heard my my woohoo. We crossed over 1,000 subscribers. I believe it was Monday. So we are now able to use our community posting on our channel. So we'll be doing some of that. Already put something out there, thanking everyone. I've made two before, but that's been it. I haven't made them that often. So it's nice to do it again, but this, I have not made it with the big mesh. I've done them with the little one. And I just thought, I wonder if it'll work with the 21 inch. It's a little bit more flimsy. So I'm thinking I like better the 21 inch. Just has to be a much smaller bow if we're going to use a bow, or depending if we're going to use any other embellishments, maybe some flowers. But it is definitely the first time that I've done it with the 21 inch. I think I like it better with the 10 inch. But I do love being able to put a bow on it. So I'm going to have to make a smaller bow for the smaller ones if I want to do a bow. Don't know yet. But these I've done. Yes, the little ones. I think I like the little ones better. And you can do it with ribbon as well, because then your dovetailing of the ribbons would basically be these here, up here or on the sides. So it works. It works. Different options. I keep making sounds with my elbow. I don't know what that was. But anywho, So we'll be doing some community posts so we can have some voting. We'll definitely need your selections and your help in deciding what to do next, since we have so many different options that we want to do on the channel with adding different things, and we want to make sure we go to the thing that everybody would prefer to go with first, because we do have, of course, our, the wreaths, the swags, we have the fake bakes, we have all the natural things that I want to start sharing with you, with all the things going on, just some essentials for you to be able to take care of your health, and things that we need, just some self-care items that we can do naturally instead of having to do medications and that kind of thing. Things that we can use in our household. So some options that I will be putting out there for surveying, so we'll know what everybody would like to see first, because we definitely want to put it all out there, but we want to be timely with it and make sure that we start with the part that everybody wants to see first, because I know we had some that had asked us about the crocheting with the scarves and all of that, to see if we can do some tutorials of that. So lots of options for the new year that we want to put out there. And of course, I'm going to be doing the individual options for the calendar. The full calendar is not fully copyrighted yet, so I'm going to be releasing some individual sheets that'll help with planning in the interim. Because we already know we're already on February. The year will be gone before we know it. Time just flies when you're having fun. So I don't want that to be delayed anymore. Thank you, Monica, for the congrats. I'm really excited. Very happy. Thanks again to all of you for subscribing. If you haven't already done so, please do subscribe. Click on that little bell so you'll be notified of all of our uploads and when we're here live and things like that. And of course, share the links with your friends and family. Our next goal for the year, for the quarter, actually is to reach 3,000 viewing hours. And I think we're a little bit over 2,400 hours right now. So share the links, invite others to watch the videos, share your favorite ones with them, and invite them to watch with you, or to come join us live, so that we can have some more fun, just, chatting together. So until next time, be on the lookout on the community posting board. We're going to be putting some things out there. And of course, on the email, if you haven't signed up, sign up for that so you can get updates through that as well. And until next Friday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll see each other again. Continue to create beautiful things. Share it with us if you can through social media. Just tag us, EM4, the number 4M. And we'll love to see your creations. So you take care. Stay safe, stay liquid, stay blessed. Bye-bye. Bye, Monica.